Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this vid by JBM Fargo. It's titled, "The New Tylil Allegations Are Insanely Bad." I did see some headlines about this. I don't know all of the details at all, but yikes. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
So another friend of Kai Cenat and member of the Clover Boys, Talil, finds himself in the middle of some very serious allegations. This is after a female streamer came out saying that he allegedly SA'd her at a Streamer Awards after party. This award show is breeding so much toxicity, it's crazy. It's a little bit of a lot of things I gotta explain, so let's get right into it, man. The female streamer in question is named Jordan Pauline, who I guess is around a lot of streamers, even being at Kai Streamer University. Seeming pretty emotional, she starts off talking about how the situation affected her.
I was assaulted at a party, a Streamer Award party. And not only that,
she's also been around for a while. Her face is very familiar. Maybe she was just a model or something, but I definitely recall seeing her many years ago.
it's by somebody that you guys love, and I'm tired, bro. People are evil and malicious. And people think they can do anything. Like anything. I'm literally so disappointed in people because I think people are good people, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And they're evil. They're fucking evil, bro. I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like I'm nothing.
What happened?
And I'm really trying my best to not be, I want to save people in their careers and but what about me? What about my feelings? What about how I feel? You guys, love these people so much, and as a woman, you always get exiled, and it doesn't matter how I dress, you guys. You guys know I'm asexual. I keep my body to myself for a reason. I am a temple. I do not share myself with people, especially if I don't know them. And it's really unfair to me because I feel like I make sure that everyone is in a good position and they feel good and everything was innocent. And I don't care how drunk somebody is, you should never take advantage of them. My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home, and I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming.
He then says that Talil allegedly recorded her without her consent when it was happening and claimed that Talil tried to blackmail her, even breaking her phone.
And not only that, my phone was stolen, you guys. My phone was stolen. He broke my phone. I had no way to get home, you guys. Not only that, he illegally taped me. He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway, because I started boohoo crying, you guys. And he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, because I didn't want to he's like, "Oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again." I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's a simple fact of me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a girlfriend. This isn't the first time I've been assaulted, but this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. They think I'm not going to say anything because of who they are and who they know and what they do. But like I said, this is somebody you guys support. I hate men. Y'all thought I was asexual before. I hate men. Look at all these no caller IDs. I've been getting harassed. I already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log chat. Y'all already know. If you already know y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth because niggas is trying to blackmail me already. I don't have time for it. That's why I said I'm done with the streaming because niggas thinking collab streams is going to do something for me.
Now, the reason everyone knows it was Talil because she showed her call logs and Talil was in there multiple times. And you saw people typing his name in the chat right after. Some people are saying that anyone can fake call logs, which is true, but I think that is in fact his contact based on the interactions that they had in the past on stream. Jordan also says that Talil was insistent on sleeping with her and says that she would have never came out about this if she never got blackmailed.
I come out the bathroom, my clothes are on, I'm wearing a full outfit. He's like, I don't care, I'm fucking you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Like, literally, like, OD. And then the next day.
You know what I can't stop thinking about as I'm watching this is how he responded when his sister essayed Michael Rainey. I think that's his name. I thought that was a very weird response, and I have not trusted him since. I've already been side-eyeing him since that situation. And what she's saying doesn't sound too far-fetched at all. And I know people's first response would be like, oh, we'll go to the police. A, we don't know that she hasn't. And B, she's making it very clear why she's coming to the internet, because he recorded her and he's threatening to release it. He's trying to blackmail her with it. So it sounds like she's also trying to get ahead of it as well. Like, okay, if it's anything sexual, like I didn't even consent to the situation at all.
Calls me, I send him a text, and he called.
Just in his demeanor and everything, how he comes across, I don't trust him. I'm just gonna put that out there. Obviously, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I am more inclined to believe what she's saying. I'm not gonna hold you, because it doesn't seem like she has a motive to just completely make this up. And the fact that she's saying he tried to blackmail her, it just sounds like there may be some validity to this. And I know people's first instinct is always to discredit women and be like, oh no, she lying and I'm trying to get clout. So I'm going to stand here and say I'm open to what she's saying. I don't know the truth, obviously, but I think it's disgusting when people try to dismiss, when victims come out and be like, well, just go to the police instead. Why are you telling us? She's telling us why she's telling us.
Me, and he's like, I'm mad I didn't get to fuck you raw, like, can we again, like, blah blah blah, like being really disrespectful. He's taping me. In the state of California, you cannot tape someone's phone call without their recollection. You cannot tape someone's phone call. He's like, you don't like me? I've always had a crush on you since you did that Been the Dawn stream. Like, you've always been like my crush, da da da. I'm like, bro, you have a girlfriend? Like, no. Like, if you actually courted me and actually wanted to talk to me, then it would be a different story. This is me saying that to him. And of course, I was really upset about it. But then again, who he is, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to thread lightly with my words. I wasn't even going to say anything until I started getting blackmailed yesterday and harassed yesterday.
The part that doesn't make sense to me is that after he allegedly SA'd her, she told him that he'd have a real chance with her if he was single and actually wanted to be with her. Who in their right mind says that to someone who allegedly SA'd them? Just very questionable actions. Now, after the stream, Jordan will post a series of tweets saying, protect women. Getting SA'd is clout chasing, like what the F? But if I leave this earth, then what? Y'all don't know how this affects people until it happens to you. I would never want to tear a black man down. I swear that's never my motive. I walk in love everywhere I go, but I won't be disrespected and have my feelings dismissed. My mental health matters too. Why would I keep protecting everyone but myself?
I want him to play the clip that he's referencing, because was she saying that she felt that way before the sexual assault occurred? That maybe he would have had a chance before it occurred? I don't know. But that is suspicious if she's saying that she told him that after it already happened.
I have nothing to lie about. I would never put myself in a situation. It shouldn't matter how I look, how I dress. It doesn't matter what a woman is wearing or who she is. We still don't deserve dehumanizing experiences. Stop lacking empathy. I'm a human being healing from real, and I don't really see the rest because it got deleted. Why is protecting women and girls such a bad thing? You creeps rather will wait until people are dead and going to make it seem like you care. Evil, evil world. She also posted text messages from a female friend who apparently had a weird encounter with Talil, comparing him to the diddler for trying to get all the women around him drunk. There are some people...
Okay, what he said, this person says, I thought he was going to read it. It says, my first time I went to the Clover House, the very first thing Tylil said to me was, do you want to fuck? If you don't want to fuck, there's no reason for us to talk. He also refers to women they cast as groupies to their face, which is highly disrespectful. People want to believe what they want because of how people portray themselves online, but I know how he is in real life. I pray you get the justice you deserve. He made a speech saying, toast to you, know what happens when we get the ladies drunk, something like that. I was like, oh my God, what is he, Diddy?
With Talil, comparing him to the diddler for trying to get all the women around him drunk. There are some people who are, of course, calling her a clout chaser.
Just a bunch of fucking loser ass little boys. Like, I would just disregard all of this. But this is why people don't want to come out and expose certain information, because this is always the first response. Is she lying? Da, da, da. I don't think that should be the first response. I think it should be like, okay, let's get more information. Let's see, what ends up coming out. Let's see how everybody handles this. Because this happened like a few days ago, I feel like, at this point, because that's when I first saw the headline. But I recently saw on Instagram that he came out and made a story and said, I didn't essay anybody. And that's his response. Like, I would think if somebody completely made this up, like, wouldn't you want to get online live or make a video and be like, what the fuck, she making this up? I ain't never been alone with this girl, here's some proof, da da da, she said this to me. I would think you would want to get ahead of this and clear your name, because this is a very, very serious allegation. So it's odd that he just casually put up an Instagram story and was like, I didn't sexually assault anybody. It's like, that's your response?
She said in the tweets, and a woman who regrets having a one-night stand with Talil. There are some people even saying that Kai and everyone around him are being targeted, but that has zero merit, so I won't even give that attention. I do think people who hate Kai and the Clover Boys are praying for their downfall, though, but that's every big streamer at this point. In response to the internet, Jordan made a statement on IG saying, bullying and condemning someone for speaking their truth and sharing their personal human experience is never acceptable. You must remember that even if the person involved is someone we love, every individual deserves respect and compassion. I am a woman who deserves to be treated with dignity.
Because, yeah, if this was your mama, your sister, your cousin, you wouldn't be like, oh, you lying, you just want to clout, all you stupid whore. Like, you wouldn't be saying that. So it's really disgusting to treat her this way. And just seeing her cry, I'm not saying tears automatically mean the story is true, but it's like, I don't know. This doesn't come across as somebody who's just completely making up this story just for clout and clicks and views. That doesn't make a lot of sense. And I'm sure she's well aware that, she was going to get a lot of backlash. So it just doesn't make any sense that she would just make this up.
And I don't deserve hateful comments or mean words simply for sharing my truth. It is important to understand that I have no ulterior motives. I'm not seeking clout or attention. I'm simply sharing my own experience, which is deeply personal and traumatic. In this moment, I ask for grace and understanding, not just for myself, but for all the survivors who come forward. By speaking out, I hope to raise awareness and encourage others to consider the impact of their words and actions. Let's work together to create a supportive environment where everyone can feel safe and respected, and where the truth is met with compassion rather than condemnation. And Kai's community feels bad that his name is attached to these allegations time and time again because of the people he associates himself with, like his former cameraman Chris V, who explicitly texted an underage girl, Jiggy, who allegedly essayed a girl at Kai's party in 2023, Dez, and now Tylil, who both have the same type of allegations put on them in
what
1
did
year.
Dez
Just
do?
nasty work. And the woman who accused Dez is of course siding with Tylil's accuser. Then you got the internet bringing up the old clip of Tylil grinding on a girl when trying to replicate a dance that she was doing.
Hold on. Can I do a slow-mo for you?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Also, my opinion is heavily based on how I've witnessed him moving over the years. Like, I've never really fucked with him, if I'm being honest. I haven't really said it because it's like, whatever. But he's never been someone that has come across like a good person to me. Like, something just has always felt off, especially after that situation happened when his sister essayed that actor. I thought his response was so fucking weird. I didn't trust it. I didn't like it at all. And I feel like I got some backlash on that video regarding, I don't give a fuck. And people probably gonna be mad at this. Don't give a fuck. I said what the fuck I said. I don't trust him, okay? Something's off. And he comes across like a freaky frog, like he's super thirsty, and yeah, what a hoe's that? Y'all trying to fuck or what? Like, that's the energy he gives. So I'm also basing my opinion on that as well. But once again, I wasn't there. I know I wasn't fucking there. I'm not saying he did it for sure. But just my spidey senses are tingling, and I'm like, I don't know about you. Just don't sound too far-fetched. If this was Kai or somebody, I'd be like, all right, like, Kai doesn't give me that vibe whatsoever. But this nigga,
Slow-mo. Here you go.
Because what are you doing? Everybody else is chilling, just watching, and you felt the need to get up and grind on her and touch on her. Get your hands off her. This is exactly the vibe he gives. And look, Kyle gotta interject and be like, bro, sit down. What are you doing?
Wait. Then they brought up a clip of the situation.
Yes, absolutely.
When Talil's sister essayed actor Michael Rainey Jr. live on stream and saying that SA runs in their family. It was a big thing at the time.
Rude. They should have. That's rude. And that type of behavior doesn't run in your family, but his response was the most disgusting part. He should have played that.
Talil will make a statement apologizing.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the statement.
For this. And they even brought...
Oh, wait.
Family. It was a big thing.
Okay, no. This was regarding his sister, my bad.
At the time, and Talil will make a statement.
And he made this statement only after he got online to try to, like, basically minimize it and make it seem like it wasn't that deep. Like, I don't remember what he was saying exactly, but I didn't like it. It really rubbed me the wrong way.
And apologizing for this. And they even brought up the clip of Talil doing some freaky stuff on IG Live, implying that recording women is just normal to him.
Y'all can hear me get my sarcoma.
What?
Women is just normal to him.
Y'all can hear me get my sarcoma.
He said y'all can hear me get my dick sucked. Hold on. That's disgusting. You know you have a bunch of kids following you? That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, y'all know I'm gonna let y'all down. Okay, oh, that's it. Oh, that's the spot. Okay, we getting up. Yo, let's go, Jeffrey. Yo, Jeffrey, let's go. Wake up, Jeffrey. Wake up, Jeffrey. Wake up, Jeffrey. Yo, Jeffrey, wake up.
What?
I'll never let y'all down. Wake up, Jeffrey. You laughing like this in your mouth.
Just like the recent dad situation.
Oh my God. No, he's gross. He's fucking gross. The girl is laughing while she's doing that, and he's like,
situation. These clips will always resurface. It never fails. The internet never lets you.
Also, I recall somebody telling me something a while ago that he first got popular because he used to throw these parties or something that were real freaky and weird and like post them on IG Live or Facebook or something. I may be recalling this incorrectly. Let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I recall more than one person actually telling me about him. And I think this was around the time that his sister got all that backlash for essaying the actor. People were bringing that up. So I don't know the details because I wasn't following him. Like, I obviously don't know. But people were saying that that's how he got his first claim to fame, apparently. Doing some weird, freaky shit online.
To escape from anything.
I don't know the details, but that's what they were saying.
Following the internet's reactions to this situation, Talil will post on IG denying all the allegations, saying, "I would like to make it clear that I have never essayed someone. As for my thoughts on what I think happened, I feel like they were at a party, ended up in a room alone. One thing led to another. They were in the middle of doing the deed, and she removed consent after having second thoughts."
See, I hate when people say things like this because you were not there. And how can you say your opinion is that this is what happened? Like, I think that's odd, and that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm going based on his behavior in the past, and I'm saying that this doesn't sound too far-fetched to me because he gives me weird vibes like that. But I'm not saying he did it or he didn't. But I'm not about to sit up here and say, this is what I think happened. I think they were in the room, I think this happened, and he put it in, and like, I think that's wild to say, and that's very irresponsible. Like, what? To be like, oh, she was on board with it at first, but then she said no. Where are you pulling that from? You pulling that out your ass. I'm pulling the fact that he's a weirdo based on what the fuck I just told y'all in the clips that were shown. That's what I'm going based on. Like, and nigga, where there's smoke, there's fire. When someone kind of exhibits weirdo behavior, it's like, we got to keep our eye on you. You could be capable of doing some weird shit. That's what I'm going based on, and that's why I'm more inclined to be like, there may be some validity to what she's saying. Not saying that it's the case, but there may be some validity based on what I've seen. But I'm not gonna sit here and just fabricate this whole story and be like, yeah, that's what I think happened. That's weird.
Now, if he kept going despite her removing consent, that is SA. Very simple. But based on the clips...
But yeah, even if that occurred, he's right. That is SA regardless, but I think that's weird anyway to be like, oh, she agreed to it at first. How the fuck we know that?
I see, her story is just missing a lot of context. If she was recorded without her consent, that is another crime called invasion of privacy, and depending on the context of the situation, it could be lumped in with an SA charge. For anybody that watched her stream because her stream is deleted, let me know if I'm missing some context, bro, please. She also says that Talil was mad that she told his girlfriend about this situation, and he even bribed her with a collab stream after. I'm guessing so she wouldn't tell anybody?
He calls me mad that I told his girlfriend on him. You're trying to fuck up what I got over here. Bitch, you're trying to fuck up what I got over here. She should know what type of nigga she's dealing with. She should know what type of man she's laying with, that she's living with. Niggas tried to bribe me with a stream after doing...
The fact that she's a streamer also, you have to keep in mind that she has way more to lose for just making this story up. So it's like, why would you just want to lie about this and put your whole streaming career at risk just to get attention for the moment? But everybody else is gonna blackball you and not fuck with you, you know, if it's revealed that you lied. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's also what I'm going based on, what logically makes sense and what doesn't.
Some foul shit and taping the phone conversation. Tried to bribe me with a stream, you guys. You want to just do a stream?
Honestly, this sounds like a situation full of regrets. Here's more context on how they probably ended up in a room alone at some point, as Talil took one of her phones and just disappeared.
My homeboy, Jabari, was there, and I'm sitting there, everyone's smoking weed, and the person who did it, I'm not going to say his name yet, you guys, comes...
Oh, look, and she wasn't even trying to reveal his name.
Next to me.
Well, they said that people saw it because she showed on her phone. But that could have been a mistake. Who knows?
On me the whole night, in my face the entire night, comes next to me, steals my phone. I have both of my phones. You guys know I have 4 phones. I have 2 of my phones, my main phone and this phone. He takes my main phone, puts it in his pocket, goes back into the party. Me, not thinking anything of it, I'm thinking, okay, you know, he's just joshing around, he's just a guy, I'm like, okay, whatever. So, my homeboy Jabari, he was like, oh, you ready to go? Because me and Jabari rode together, so...
When it comes to situations like these, I always need more info before I choose anybody's side. I don't know these people personally, of course, but it's always something with these Clover niggas. If I'm Kai, moving forward, I'm distancing myself from every single person.
I agree.
And based on what's been happening lately, they should respect it, because this is just bad PR, no matter how you slice it. But let me know your...
And this is not his first time being involved in some weird shit. Yikes. This is definitely a terrible situation. I hope the truth definitely comes out, and whoever is responsible for any wrongdoing, they get what they deserve, whether that's her or him. Because again, I don't fucking know if she's lying or if he's lying. I don't know. I was not there. I'm going based on things I've seen in the past and what makes the most sense in my head. But that is not based on any inside information or anything either. I don't know. Okay, ultimately, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's important to not just immediately shut down people who come forward and try to, you know, detail how they were assaulted. I'm not saying immediately believe them, but just consider what they're saying and, you know, wait for more information if you want to have an opinion or whatever the case. But it's real sick that we live in a society that as soon as a woman speaks up about anything, oh, you lying, you're a whore, and oh, look how you dress. Look at what she said people were saying. Oh, look how you carry yourself and you dress, you got your titties out and da-da-da, you're lying. Like, it's just so sick. Very sick, very sexist, but not surprised whatsoever. But yeah, we will see, I guess, as time goes on, if more information comes out. But yeah, really sad all the way around. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.